get to go and do that in private. And so coming back like full circle with my son, 22 years old, saw this happening and thought, okay, that is just not okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a situation in which it is ethical to behave in this way when there's others around you that are not consenting to be part of this situation.
Right.
So I was like, wow,
You were proud.
I am so proud of him. My next sexologist.
And so I think what it goes back to when it comes to parents having that conversation with their kids is the conversation is going to happen. It's up to you to decide if that's going to happen with you, someone that your kids can trust, or with their peers or the media or internet. But
Exactly.
the conversation's going to happen.
The conversation's going to happen, and you get to decide not only if it's going to happen with you, if it happens with you and you volunteer, if it's going to happen with you just once, or if it's going to be an ongoing dialogue.
And
You
it
get
needs to be ongoing.
ongoing. You get to decide that. So if it's going to be a one and done could be like, again, here's a book, or we don't talk about that, or oh, okay, yeah, I'll get back to you later and never address it again.
Mm-hmm.
One and done.
But someone's going to pick up that conversation.
Someone is going to have that conversation with your kid, and I feel like it's better if it's you. I was the chair of the school health advisory council for our school district, and some parents we try to uh, bring some sort of expanded form of sex education because the one that we have is very limited, and arguably no sex education. And so some of the parents who were in this organization, they were the ones who were probably responsible and having those conversations with their kids. Unfortunately, they didn't want to for the school at large to have these conversations in an open format or in a way in which it empowered kids with more information.
It is the thinking behind that if you give them more information, then they're just going to go out and do it more.
Exactly. And so there's a lot of parents who either think that or think like that's permission. This is
Mm,
permission giving.
information is permission. So
Exactly. Information is permission. Or they're going to be teaching the kids a value system that is not mine, which is a very valid concern.
yeah, I understand that.
Yes. So I feel like if we state the facts, our school district, and I don't know how it is everywhere in the US, but most schools are not required to really teach reproductive biology or sex education. And so in our school district, at least back then, I'm not sure now because my son has been out of the system for a little over 3 years, but they didn't teach reproductive biology beyond cells. So it was like the reproduction of the cells, and that was it. So how do we come about? Nobody knows, but we know that cells divide and then they create things.
But there's just no actual connecting the dots of the cells come from this act.
Exactly.